out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss. See, I got my mind on the facts. I'm a python, grab what I like real fast. Choke until I have everything I attack, everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see, matter of fact.
Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed, and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind, you know I'll always manifest it. I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed, and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind, you know I'll always manifest it.
I wake up every minute with the fever dreams. I push my mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss. See, I got my mind on the facts. I'm a python, grab what I like real fast. Choke until I have everything I attack, everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see, matter of fact.
Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed, and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind, you know I'll always manifest it. I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind
inspired by worth. I desire your worst, so you can just hide while I work. I ain't tired, you first. I'll write a second, third verse about the lies you go disperse. You never did shit, I know it hurts.
Something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Fuck your lies, I'll do what I want.
I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out.
But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Fuck your lies, I'll do what I want.
I'm inspired by thirst, I'm inspired by worth. I desire your worst, so you can just hide while I work. I ain't tired, you first. I'll write a second, third verse about the lies you go disperse. You never did shit, I know it hurts.
Something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Fuck your lies, I'll do what I want.
I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out.
But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Fuck your lies, I'll do what I want.
I'm inspired by thirst, I'm inspired by worth. I desire your worst, so you can just hide while I work. I ain't tired, you first. I'll write a second, third verse about the lies you go disperse. You never did shit, I know it hurts.
Something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Fuck your lies, I'll do what I want.
I'm sorry, I couldn't get the binoculars out in time.
Look, well, let's not stand on ceremony, mate. Let's start the show.
Well, damn it, just cut to the chase then. What is going on? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy 8-Bit over here. sitting up here trying to get the live stream going. So give your boy 1 second while I get this situated. But pleasure to be back once again. How y'all doing? Just gonna be getting some dailies out of the way. May have to reset my device. Might just be the fastest solution. Yeah, I know I had the posting for the Shadowland video. I'm gonna go ahead and push that back until after reset. So we're gonna start over now. I haven't figured out whether or not I'm gonna like try to push the 60 floors and we can just pick up where we left off, or just starting over from scratch. I really don't want to start over from scratch. Would you guys like that? Feel like that's kind of a disservice, especially having to suffer through the first 30. But I do know that sort of stuff can be useful for players. The main thing that I can tell y'all about Shadowland, if you're new to the game and you're trying to push through for the first time sort of situation, so it may be slightly difficult in the beginning, but only slightly, is work your cards and push as many floors as you can. Pretty much go about it that way. And as your roster progresses, you'll be able to start pushing floors with lower floors with weaker characters, if that makes sense. Kind of like a survival extreme sort of situation. Do I have to reset this? Is that it? My apologies. I don't normally have this set up. It just normally doesn't give me as much trouble. I'm gonna have to bypass it. Which that is the one thing that I do like about this program, is that it offers that functionality where if the wireless component is not working, you can hardwire to your PC and bypass the mirroring from the device directly with your PC, which is great. And there we have it. So even when we're getting, oh, you know what? It does this. That makes it just an update. So something got an update that I wasn't aware of. So let me go into the toolbox. It's probably an update to the toolbox. Yeah, I believe it is. But it's just gonna keep closing the program down. As soon as I update and install, should be good to go. Updates are usually pretty small. It's already completed. Now let me open the toolbox and make sure there are no additional updates for the player itself. Yep, there is an additional update. So this shouldn't take long. Okay, let's see. There we go. Wireless component activated. Cool. Sorry about the delay, but yeah, we're good to go now. Hold that up. So that's on the right channel. Over here. Also on the right channel.
I'm sorry, I couldn't get the binoculars out in time.
Look, well, let's not stand on ceremony, mate. Let's start the show.
And there we have it. All right. So we already ran Multiverse Invasion for the day. So I think what we're gonna do is just blow through our dailies. Probably not gonna be on very long. This week, really the next couple of weeks, it's gonna get kind of hectic for me as far as working and all of that. I had 2 really long days at the office earlier in the week, so including yesterday. So that's why I went ahead and just postponed the streaming. So my apologies for that. And I know it's gonna be a little bit before I get everything in my personal life sort of situated out. Work life, that sort of thing. Everything's good. It's just been, well, everything isn't good, but I mean, I'm not getting canned or nothing like that. It's nothing like that. It's just life. Ironically. So got a little bit to get through, but we will get through it. Wind up losing, like, as far as people that I work with closely, within the matter of span of a very short time, there's been quite a few unfortunate tragedies. So just had to take a bit of a step back. And then on top of all of that, I have other obligations outside of here that were kind of already in motion. So just trying to keep everything on the tracks. But yeah, I think in the span of like not even 10 days, lost like 5 people. So it's just been a lot. It's just been a lot. Yo, DJ, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel, bro. Long time no see, baby. Yeah, I'll be on for probably about 2:30 or so. And I'm gonna jump off. I still gotta get up, do the thing in the morning, all that good stuff. Probably not gonna be a stream Friday or Saturday. If I do stream Saturday, it's gonna be really late. So just because I know I'm gonna be tired, I have to go over my mom's and help her with some fencing that needs to be replaced. So yeah, trying to find time to do all of that. So it's just been one thing after another, after another, after another. So all right. Oh, I need to charge this other mic too. Now that I think about it. We should be able to pop off with the tier 3, tier 4. Gonna be enough? Yeah. All right. That's what's up. Minute and a half. I'll take it. No, that's not anywhere near the fastest clear, but it does absolutely no tripping. I'll come back and finish off that little old straggler GBR in a little bit. Let's see here. We'll do our other world and get it out of the way right quick while I plug up this other mic. Yes, so got a whole bunch of funerals to go to, unfortunately. Rather freaking crazy. And the thing is, we all work for the same company, but you know, a couple of the guys I don't work directly with anymore. We kind of work indirectly and cross paths from time to time, of course, because same company. But different sites. So and then one of the other guys was directly with us. So one passed and the other lost people that were really close to them. So I'll just leave it at that. But that's why, yeah, the hiatus. And the wild thing is, the guy that I worked directly with, we were in the middle of planning a huge event. So, yeah. It's freaking crazy, bro. So we still kind of, we still had to do the event and all of this stuff. Couldn't really cancel. It wouldn't have been right to. So we just modified the event and incorporated it. Because a lot of the participants knew him too, so it's kind of a way for them to be able to say goodbye as well. So, yeah. Yeah. So I just hope we did him justice, you know what I mean? Because that was kind of he had been doing it for a number of years, and that was our first year with him doing it, so yeah. But anyway, enough of the sad shit. Because, yeah, been a lot of that lately and a lot of adjustments mentally for me. So, yeah. Kind of therapeutic to talk about, though, honestly. Looks like we're about two people. Looks like we're about 2 weeks out from the update. Give a couple of days, I would say. Yeah. So looks like the update's probably gonna fall somewhere in the neighborhood of the 21st. because we got the last update, I believe on the 30th is when it dropped. When did the upgrade drop? See if we can paste this out. Update details. So this was the patch notes for the Shang-Chi joint. That comes the day before. So the update was the 24th. I don't think there was any pushback as far as maintenance. So that being the case, yeah, the 21st. Because I don't think there's going to be a mid-month next week. We haven't saw any sneak peeks. So yeah. And that would kind of make sense too, because I was thinking maybe it was going to be around the 28th. Of course, this is the last week of the month, but by them doing it on the 21st, say they wait 2 weeks and then they give us a mid-month update for, so the November update drops early on the 21st, and then they do the mid-month either the 4th or the 11th. That'll put them right on schedule for one main Christmas update and then one mid-month that should drop the mid-month seasonal outfits. Mind you, they still have a whole nother seasonal outfit to drop in here somewhere, so they're gonna have to do a mid-month in October and a mid-month in December. Because those seasonals have always been mid-month updates. I don't think they've ever been part of a main update except for maybe the first one. If they were even doing mid-months then. And that would have been the Holiday Lady Deadpool. It was either that update with Gwenpool or it was the Summer Days. I think with Cable and Enchantress were the first couple of seasonals. They were definitely the first 4. I'm just a little confused about who came first, because after that, and it only used to be 2 seasons. We weren't getting 4 a year. Like that whole April was the last one to get the seasonal. Because they did the summer and the summer and the fall updates originally, and then they added in Halloween, and then I think it was the following year they added the April Fool's update, and they were even teasing it for the longest time. So I would say just to get those to line up for the end of the month. I think that's kind of why they pushed that thing back a week, to get themselves time and to try to make the mid-months lineup. Like, of course, you want the Halloween update to be somewhere in the last 2 weeks of October. Now, we're in October now. They said they were pushing back the next main update by 3 weeks. So I'm wondering if we're even going to get an October seasonal this year. That's the other thing. Because it's the 9th now. So you would think it would drop early because then you'd have that main update. They could do back-to-back weeks where they do the end of October, so maybe it drops on the 28th, and then the main update drops on the 4th or something like that. I don't know. Oh, no, that's what's going to happen. The main update is going to drop on the 14th. So that's next week because this thing dropped on the 24th. So that's what's going to happen. We're in the second week already. So then the next update should drop on or around the 14th. And then 2 weeks after that, we'll get the Halloween update. Then we'll get whatever's coming in November. Probably only one update. And then whatever's coming December, probably 2 updates. With room to sling a mid-month in there somewhere. Depending on when the November main update comes out. And we're in a main update now, so that's kind of what's confusing. It's like we're in a main update, but we're off month by like a little bit. White Fox was the first. Ah, you're right. It was Yeah. No? Was it White Fox? 'Cause I could have swore Holiday Lady Deadpool and Gwenpool were before that. Because who dropped with White Fox? And it had to have been a male. Because they've always done male, female. They've done the Holiday Lady Deadpool shit, but the uniform is for a male character. Wow. Let me see. I know how to find out right quick. Where's my boy? Let's see, uniforms. All seasonal. Oldest to the back. Get to the head of the class, sir. Yeah. Holiday Lady Deadpool and Gwenpool came first. Then it was Cable and Enchantress. And then we got White Fox and Groot. And after that, we got Quicksilver and Silk. After that was Kingpin and Black Cat. It came a lot later than I thought. Then we got, okay, so I was wrong about the October thing. The April Fool's update came first, and it was Deadpool in Gwenpool's red suit. The pink and the red bullshit. Then we got Storm and Iceman in the summer. Then it was Black Bolt, Morgan Le Fay. Then Magneto and Magic, which was a lot more recent. But I'll get this pulled up. See if I can filter by. Well, I can't do a reverse order, but I'll show you what I'm talking about. Just make life easy. So, over here on Thanos Vibes, my guy has a uniform thing here. So, you click on it, and he's got all the uniforms in the game in here. So I click all seasonals, and he's got this thing set up to where it'll order it for you. So Emma and Groot were the most recent, yeah. Then Ancient One Crescent, Captain America, Sharon Rogers, and Gambit, so on and so forth. Okay, Weapon Hex. For the last Halloween joint. So we go to the last page here. 38 seasonal uniforms, yeah. And scroll to the bottom, you have Holiday Lady Deadpool and Gwenpool. Those were the first two because they're the oldest. That's why they're at the bottom. And then you have Enchantress and Cable here. And you have your girl White Fox and Groot. I could not think of the character that she dropped with. But yeah, Groot did have the seasonal uniform that was kind of not necessary if you had baby Groot. But still a cool aesthetic. And then you had Silk and Quicksilver. Now mind you, this is just when it was summer and Christmas, right? You didn't have any other update. Summer, Christmas paywall, summer paywall. Okay, so we're gonna go up here to 3. Scroll to the bottom because we're working this thing in reverse order. After that, you had Kingpin and Black Cat for the Christmas joint. Then you get into the April Fools. Okay, so that was what, 3 years worth of updates, I think, before we got the April and the Halloween joints. So you got this Deadpool and Gwenpool uniforms. You got Storm and Iceman. The Deadpool uniform was horrible, by the way, all the way around, aesthetics included, which is saying a lot. Then you had Black Bolt and Morgan Le Fay with the first Halloween joint. Okay, and you got the Magneto joint, which he's still rocking out in this thing, although it has kind of slid down the meta a bit. And then Magic, this uniform never really was much good, but a really nice aesthetic, skills and all. Then Thanos got the Grapes of Wrath uniform with the Squirrel Girl support. After that, you had the summer joint for Luna and Mysterio. Then in Halloween, Ghost Rider got the upgrade with Sin support. Then you had the Christmas joint after that with Phil Coulson and Rogue. It's a lot more recent. And then after that, you had the April Fools with Zatanna and Angel. A Heaven and Hell Angel sort of situation going on there. And then the most recent seasonals, last summer you had Yondu and Psylocke. Halloween, you had Weapon Hex and Abomination, Infected Bioweapon. That's cool. In Gambit, you had Captain America and Gambit for the Christmas joints last year. And for this past April, you had Crescent and Ancient One unis with Tier 4's Toe. And then here recently in the summer, we got Emma and Groot with this Christmas and this Halloween yet to be revealed. We do already know who the Halloween uniforms are going to be, so that's good. But still got to work out the time frame. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. That is kind of where I am with it. But yeah, very first seasonals. Actually bonkers. Actually bonkers. Okay. We need to get off this damn. I done played this shit 35 times. We need to get off this damn thing. Oh Lord, I'm down in silver. We do have enough to go get some carbo though. Oh yeah, that's right. They never did put see what I got here. Luna, and that's it. Yeah. Slim Pickens at tier 4, I see. Tried to skate off. Should have jumped into the tier 3. Oh wow. right? Mm-hmm. I knew you was gonna be on that bullshit. That's why I switched. Yeah. Right on time. Oh, oh. Should have switched again. He keeps getting off that damn attack. I wound up pushing it too far, trying to go too fast. Wound up taking it a smidge too far. All right. Come on, I want that awaken my tier 3 skill to be off cooldown when he gets out the chair. Wow. That fucking shit hit me. So since we gonna be on bullshit mode, I know how to proceed, sir. Couldn't get into the tier 3 fast enough. Let's pop off. Okay, we got 38. All right. Still clip me. That dodge. Or he clipped, but I dodged it. Oh, here we go with the bullshit. You cornered yourself. All right. switch so we can get out of there. Oh, wow. Did it again. I keep doing it to myself, really. Playing too aggressively. And while Luna has a lot of healing, it's not like she's Hulk or Wolverine or Null or anybody like that. All right. Wow. Hmm. I'm just gonna keep beating myself, I say. Nice. Messed it with the awakened skill. Nice. And we ain't taking no more chances. Come nowhere close to her. Yeah, I don't even see where you got 2 attacks off, but oh well. Since you want to play dirty pool. That's the first set. Wow. Got your insurance policy, I see. Go ahead, you got it. Yeah, so I'm trying to one-shot me again. He's getting desperate. Let's get off a rotation right quick, take a couple bars off. Let Thor do his thing and finish the job. Yes, sir. I'm sitting up here beating myself. Oh, I gotta get one in with Crescent, huh? So how was I doing that? Yeah, we're gonna go there with it. And see if we can pull it off. The damage to supervillains from the strikers. See if Gwenpool can do her thing. That was actually pretty good. Oh yeah. Hi, Gwenpool. See you. Very impressive. Just tracking is just so amazing. Ooh. Gotta go again. I really messed up when I didn't have my tier 3, even more so because she's not tier 4. Let's see if we can build it up here. needed for the next rotation. Oh, nope, it caught up. Might work out for the best though. Let's wait. All right. Okay. Cool. That is exactly what I want. Did I catch all of it? I think I caught all of it. Right, time to bail. Oh. Okay. 22. Pop off. That's pretty nice. Oh, pop off again then. Switch. See if I can give him a turn this way. Bet that. Yep. Get out the way of that. Yeah, go whoop up on him, Crescent. Ooh. I walked right into that. Thought I could get him down to 7 first. Which I was able to do with Luna. I thought I could pull it off again with Windpool because she seemed to be making pretty good damage, but I don't think the bars flew off fast enough to trigger the phase. And unlike the Rage, if proc is late, pretty much screwed. Okay. Nice, dodge the page. Got the other proc. Should be able to do it with one more. Yeah. No, didn't think so. All right. Yeah. Get out your way. Number 2. And I gotta move. Let's skip to my loop. Come here. They dodged a lot of that. Oh, wow, that was out the blue. Although I actually did get the switch. Ooh. Yeah, me cornered. That's such fucking crap. Got up top and divided the map in half. Goddamn cheese. I cannot remember the last time I actually got legit killed by that. It's the rotation that's kind of huge. Or I could have just popped off without this burst damage. And still got caught by both cages. Also sucks. Like, okay, I'm just gonna take that out together then. Oh, you went straight to 22 bars this time. Wasn't any thinking about it. Okay. Yep. Thank you. Because I got a while to go before I can legitimately attack him anyway. Oh, and he targeted the summon. That's great. Yeah. Wow. What the hell was that? This guy. This guy with the one shots. See, the problem is her proc skill isn't an iframe, so you're not legitimately safe. So if that dodge misses, you're screwed either way, whether you're in a skill or not in a skill. So the only true safety she has while doing damage is on the tier 3 rotation. That may also be the other reason that she needs her tier 4. Get him out to chair. Wow. He just gonna skip altogether, huh? Okay. Wow, that proc was late. Okay. Okay, that's 1. That's 2. That's 1. That's 2. Still in an iframe, so so you just gonna jump up and one-shot it, huh? No goddamn, you can't dodge that shit or nothing. Yep, wait for it. Wow, I jumped on that late. Wow. Bullshit all over again. This shit is getting on my nerves. Yeah, I'm pretty much done because I'm not gonna be doing this all night. Quite honestly. Yeah, I'll knock this off right quick. Keep going. Get the rest of my rewards. All right. Yeah, we can throw Mystique in there. Down for that. That works. That works. Caught me up in nothing, huh? Don't get up out your chair, sir. All right. That should be 2. Oh, that's not 2. Okay. Yeah, let me pop the damage accumulation. That's what I'm tripping on. You gonna try to burn out in the flaming. See, that's what it's supposed to be. You thought you was slick. And I forgot. Yep, I'm right on down through your little old cage. Shake that shit all the way up. Sure, why not? We can throw Katie in there. See what she can bring to the mix as a striker. Should be easy pickings for Rogue. Oh, cut off the combo. Oh. There we go. That's what I should have done the last time with Lona. Oh, no, she said she getting up in there with you. No tripping. Rogue said her first job was a grill inspector because she was all up in there. Let's see hither. Let's try that. See what's up. Let's see what's up with that. An extra 20% mind damage there at the end. And the damage reduction. In toe. Ooh. And we actually have a legit backup just in case shenanigans like that. Oh, wow, 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 wow. She pushed that dodge to the max. It wouldn't let me move. Are you serious? Get up out of there and wait for it. All right. We believe zombie survival reset also. So let's go pick up all of that. Oh no, we're dropping that on soul. Oh, got a tier 3 somebody. Okay, let's see how this goes. We're gonna get lucky on anything. Not the booty box, not the artifact. Did get a decent Odin's Blessing though. Not the best, but far from the worst. Let's see here. Future pass, future pass. Yeah, this one. Oh. So we'll do it like this then. So we can clean up the rest of GBR. And yeah, we can clean up the rest of GBR. And we'll probably play another game mode or so after that, and then we're gonna call it a stream. I'm actually pretty tired right now. Let's rock this out. Yo, Bubba, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel, baby. Sorry about the other night, my guy. It just been pretty wild, pretty wild. All right. We had quite a few sold to get. Hey, are we done? Yep. We are done with that. Pick up for that future pass. Yeah, so we just have to do tomorrow's challenges, and we should get a CTP. I may actually do the upgrade joint, see if I get lucky. And then I may do the +1 on the 28-day check-in and see if I get lucky there. Looking for a liberation, actually. A couple of them would be nice and handy. Or, of course, if I got a brilliant, that would be lovely as well. I would also take, definitely take a brilliant rage. Like, it'd be crazy. The competition and the, no, just the competition. Yeah, that one isn't part of that. So we'd have to gamble to get that one, unfortunately. But we can still use a few more of the others. Use a conquest, a couple of them actually. Okay, let's go to all of our game modes. I know what we'll do instead of that. We'll go to, yeah, store. And I do believe we're there with Otherworld Battle as well. $563, $543. So we'll pick up Carbo. And yeah, Team Battle Arena. Let's see. No arena tokens, huh? Okay. So yeah, that's what we got. So let's try to push with this. Oh, come on, one more. One more times 5. Yes, sir. Times 80. All right. We'll take that. One shot. Come on. Come on, don't kill me. Ah, you gave me the 60. That one, that's robbery. That is highway fucking robbery. Hate when they do that. Be nice if they made up for it with a one shot, but yep, ran out of carbo first. That's what I figured. So down to the last two gears. We're there with the souls. So, yep, a little more progress on Wanda made there, so that was pretty good. Kind of stuck with Mephisto for now. Someone needs to go tier 3. It might as well be this guy. I even know that last gear was 24, which sucks. That wasn't that bad. 7, 8, 19, go down. 15, that's better. 26 is trash. Okay, so that was kind of a making up for that last one. Okay, 4, that's great. 3 is amazing. 4, that's even better. 5, oh, times 20, I'll take it. I'll take it. Hate it, but I'll take it. Times 6, times 5, yeah, pretty good. Times 4, all right. 23, I'll take that. That's actually a pretty cheap roll. I wish Wanda would do that. Don't want to use the advancement ticket because I actually want to use the books. So Thane tier 3, there it is. Didn't think I'd be doing that tonight. And it's kinda high time I got my guy Molecule Man out of the way. Trouble is, I don't know if I have enough bios to go around and feed this guy. Goodness gracious, 732 bios. We're never gonna need 2,000 Nightcrawler bios. Gotta tap into the big dogs here. That's actually nuts. freaking tier 2 natives, man. Okay, so we're gonna slow boogie on Molecule Man. I believe he's universal as well anyway, so I'm gonna be waiting on books for him. Then I also got those 3 other tier 2 natives to do. And I think I'll be done with all of my tier 2 native characters. Outside of, I think, Shala Ball. Yeah. Yeah, she'll be one of the last. So pretty happy about that. Yeah, we got the challenge reset, so we can go back up in here, clean up some more carbo before we leave. Class characters are restricted, which means a combo team is free. Which means I get to kick back on Easy Street. Oh, no Dazzler, no Blast types. Also no Magic. So let's do yeah, that's not a really big buff. 25% damage to supervillains. It's not a whole lot. HP would help a lot with survivability and Hulk's damage, along with Ignore Dodge. So I think I might go that route. And get a little all speed coming that way. And some more Ignore Dodge coming from your girl. Yeah. That might be the way to go. Oh yeah, they controlling the hell out of that zombie gas. We'll see when it gets a minute in when they start to really come out. Yeah, I think they're waiting to drop tier 4, and then they'll put this thing on a daily schedule and reset sort of situation to help people build their tier 4s faster. At least that's what I think. Because why make it the same format as a daily, but it be weekly? If you don't plan on changing that sometime in the future when tier 4 materials will not be at a premium, like in, like it is now. Still be a necessity, but it won't be as much of a premium item whenever they do tier 5 or whatever the case may be. All right, take them back in. And I'll catch that at reset. Also got to make sure that all my token events are done so I can pick up for that. I hope Medusa is strong. I really do. Yeah, it makes sense. They're pushing back the main update. But yeah, I hope Medusa is pretty freaking good. She deserves to shine, kind of how she did in years past. She'll probably retain her support ability. Be smart for her too. Kind of future-proof if they ever do anything for the rest of the Inhumans and make them kind of a force to be reckoned with. And that would be an excuse, like if they did an Inhumans epic quest, that would be an excuse for them to give all of them characters uniforms. Although, I feel the community at large would probably hate on that. Although from a game balancing perspective, it may make the most sense to do that than to drop a bunch of new characters in the game that are probably not going to have uniforms, that you'll probably have to put all of these resources into to get some grand prize that'll essentially be useless. Now, the flip side to that is, who do you make the main big bad? Or not the main big bad, but the main inhuman that you would want to unlock. Most of them are in the game already. I think if they did Lockjaw, that would be more of a main than anything else. So yeah. I think Galactus makes more sense from a monetary perspective. So, you know, that's what's going to make the money. So I think that's the direction they'll probably lean into. But like I said, there are a few more out there. They could do a version of the Cabal where they drop Atuma and do an update for Hyperion, and they drop that other female evil Asgardian and not Brunhilde. That's Valkyrie. I can't think of her name. She was part of Squadron Supreme. At one point, I do believe. But yeah, it could do something centered around that. It would also give them the opportunity to do something with Red Skull. If they did the Cabal, they could do something with Madam Viper and give her a uniform and a tier 4. So there's a lot of meat on that bone, and you could introduce enough new, interesting characters. Dracula, for instance. And still be able to do some things with, 3 or 4 new characters to boot. I think they should kind of do a mix, So something like that makes the most sense because you can drop a few new guys and then update a few of the old guys too. Oh goodness, took a drink and went down the wrong pipe. Sorry, you guys. Couldn't get to the mute button fast enough. I guess the reflexes ain't what they used to be. But yeah, we're gonna call it after this. We coming up on that 2:30 mark. We've been going for about 2 hours here now, so pretty decent. I think the time. I will try to get to streaming a little earlier next go round, and for the foreseeable future. But if I can't get on by a certain time, I usually just, plus I like to gather my thoughts, kind of chew the fat where we are in the game so I can have something to talk about with you guys. Instead of just sounding like the same old wash, rinse, repeat sort of thing. I am looking for a good team to go with that Deadpool team. Possibly a couple of good supports, maybe even a DPS to throw with him. To see if I can shore up that slot to take Noel out more efficiently in certain situations, because that was looking like a pretty good counter. I did catch Alex's video the other day about the little Wolverine sort of tech that he's rocking. So actually dope. Because the more counters that we can find to these meta characters, the better the state of the game, honestly. So, love to see that sort of stuff. Okay, Carbo acquired. I think I got enough for another spin or two. Oh wow, it's one either way. It's one either way. Yep. So, anywho, y'all like, comment, share, sub. It's been a pleasure hanging out once again. We will be back in the future. More content for you guys. So y'all stay tuned. Peace.
Try to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby, have a taste. All the high